We've got 5 almond trees in my garden, which I'm pretty stoked by. And last year was the first time that we were due to get a really good harvest. But a few days before we were due to pick those nuts, they mysteriously disappeared. It turns out it was rats that got to them. So this season I'm being proactive. I'm going to show you how you can still get a harvest and get ahead of the rats. I'm going to make a simple tree collar out of aluminium flashing, which you can get from your local hardware shop. It's usually used for roofing, but it's fantastic for this purpose as well, because you can just wrap it around your tree and it's nice and slippery, which means the rats can't get a grip, so they can't climb up it. Because this trunk's so tall, I'll put one layer here and then another above it here, just to make sure the rats can't jump over that first layer. To measure how much you need, wrap the flashing around the trunk, leaving around 15 centimetres overlap, and then just give it a little snip so you know where to cut it later on. And it's a good idea to wear gloves when you're doing this because it's pretty sharp. Once you've got your flashing, just wrap it around the trunk. Line up the 2 edges and then fold it really tightly, just once over on itself. And then place it where you want it to sit in its final position. And then fold over on itself again until it's nice and firm, but not too tight, because you want to give space for this tree to grow within it, knowing that you can loosen it and expand it later on. And that's it. It's so satisfyingly easy. Yes. When you're doing 2 layers, make sure the top layer overlaps on the bottom layer so the rats can't climb up and get a grip on this little edge here. If you've got a shorter trunk, then you're going to have to do multiple collars on each branch to stop the rats from jumping up. And there you have it. This is how I'm going to keep the rats away from my almond trees this season. It might be actually reminding you of how large trees and parklands have those plastic collars around them to keep the possums at bay, but this is the homemade version. It's simple, affordable, and hopefully effective.